Hey guys, welcome to our review of episode 14 of Kishiryu Sentai RyuSoulger. As always, I'm your host, Frozen Stratos. Here with me today we have
Cinder Blaze.
And Makotoa.
dudes. Welcome back. We just got done watching this episode, and I mean, it happened.
It did.
Like most things in this show. I will say that for whatever reason, this show decides that it wants to touch on heavy topics. And the heavy topic of this week was like infidelity in the face of, I guess, not liking your significant other?
Oh no, I thought you were going to say that the dark undertones were, I swear I'll get you the money.
Oh yeah, what?
Yeah.
What's that? And like at the end of the episode, we didn't touch on them ever again.
No, they didn't.
And it seems that like, I don't know that the Minosaur is coming back unless they, get the girl next time. Like,
What did he?
But
What did he say when he killed the Minosaur? Something love is gone.
love is over.
Love is
Like,
over.
That's it. Love is done. It's over.
It's over, bro.
And okay, so I'm of two minds of Ryuso Gold at the moment. I really like that when he debuted, he had not only his main form but like a powered up form, because it feels like he's been in this world a while. He's been fighting for a while, and I kind of like that there have been adventures apart from the main team. On the other hand, it did seem a bit packed, and it did seem like they sort of nerfed. I mean, as all Sixth Ranger debuts, everyone else was nerfed in service of the Gold Ranger.
Yeah, especially like the enemy who just kind of face tanking bullets all of a sudden.
Okay, I liked that he was able to block the fire attack because that made sense. But then he was just using water barriers to block literally every gimmick they've ever used in the series that has been OP.
Not just that, but like he explodes people with water. I don't know how that's a thing. Also, like for the attack souls that they used, it kind of worked because they were sort of like spinny effects, and they didn't get into like it showed that they were about to use other ones, but they got interrupted. So they were like, they had the plan of like, I know our main stuff doesn't work, but we don't know that all of our souls don't work. And I love how the sheer magnitude of how many they had to get through, like they just couldn't get to them all in time, so then they just became entirely useless.
Well, Melto told us that they used them all and it didn't work.
He did, yeah. He's just.
Oh wait, really? Oh,
Yeah, he did.
They
used them
use
all.
the.
I thought they
That's
tried, and it
Really?
was just like it's supposed to slap him with like the silly like hand thing, those like that's what it looked like. Those things you get in the
SWAT.
quarter machine, yeah, the SWAT like goo thing. And
Oh.
I mean, they all got deflected, I guess. But
Well, no, not that one, but the inflating one.
is it a beam?
It should have just inflated. I mean, it was like what Alex said. You should, like that one monster, they just inflated him. He flew up into
Yeah.
space. And then
Yeah,
it was
they probably
over.
just hit the water and then like the water turned into bubbles and that just floated off into space and they're just
Yeah,
like, well, dang.
I would have loved it if they did, somehow just get sort of interrupted. But I will say, the debut fight for gold was so cool. Like, from a purely
Okay, like his debut fight or his debut fight? Because he fought twice.
right, okay.
He one
his,
shot
like-
at a random Minosaur, and I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I found the character just to be really entertaining. Like all the plot transitions around him were so like dumb, and like I can't say like they were half-assed or anything because I kind of felt like they did that on purpose. Like the transition like between like the first girl and like the one random girl who just like randomly walks in.
Yeah, she's like, I enjoy saving or what was it? I
Conserving
asked
energy.
people about the conserving their flushing
I
their
tell people
toilet, or yeah,
I tell people to turn off the lights, and they just kind of like hit it off and just like, you know
Yeah.
what? I'm all for recycling. How about this flower I was about to give this other chick?
Well, I guess
And
it can't be helped.
And then they kind of like go off on this little date, and then it turns out that she has a boyfriend.
It's just like, I'm sorry, yeah.
Well, she wasn't sorry until he started dying.
Yeah. None of that made a lick of sense, and I don't.
Like, have to pick up on it again because there was just too many layers to that. Like I'm so invested in whatever the hell those two were up to.
Yeah, he just apparently she bought him a bunch of stuff that was
Yeah.
expensive because he had to like put on a good face for like other people because he wants to own a club.
Yeah,
What a dream!
yeah, I know. It like the I don't know. The Minosaur was saying something like, man, I don't know. It was something like service related for like drinks. I think I don't know.
It
It was-
just it was all
drink
over
it, like drink this.
Oh yeah. Try this or something. Or yeah, drink this. Probably. I don't know. This. I can't say. I can't say it was a good episode, but I also can't say I didn't enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
The introduction of the new Druidon was. I mean, like, I'm glad that the other dude didn't have to die. Waisaloo didn't have to die for this guy to show up, so we can still have him, and I love him.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
actually, you know what? I do like him. I do like him a lot as a contrast to the other guy.
Yeah, I like this guy.
Yeah. I don't necessarily want him the whole time, but he's neat. He's a neat one to
Yeah.
play around with.
Yeah, and I feel like his plans are a bit more like Tank Joe's. You know, like he's actually like trying to make some
Yeah.
progress. While like Weisel was kind of just like messing with everybody.
Uh-huh.
Like he was just like, hey, you know, like you made that one dude who can control water. Well, we're gonna squeeze all the juices out of you, and then he's and then he's gonna make a cloud that rains that shit down on everybody.
Yeah. Oh, and then on top of that, like we had Crayon being like we got to see him in his stages of death
like
because he was
depression, yeah.
overworked. Like that was just another one of the heavy topics this show
I
decided.
swear I thought he was gonna like be the next suicide candidate for the episode. You know, like
You missed it and you didn't catch up, but last week or the week before last, another one. It was another one. And
wow.
I cannot wrap my mind around.
I know it's an epidemic in Japan, but like, jeez.
Yeah,
I mean,
so is getting overworked.
Yeah.
So like, that's why I'm saying in these past few episodes, it's becoming increasingly more clear that they're trying to tackle heavier subjects, and I appreciate that they are attempting it, trying to say something. But what they're saying is muddled by sort of, I don't know.
I mean, like it's like they set up the problem, but they don't resolve it properly.
Yeah, they don't really go anywhere with it.
Like there
Last
wasn't no.
episode, I'd wager they resolved it almost okay. This one, I feel like we're setting it up to resolve it later.
Yeah, like honestly, this is somewhat of a two-parter.
Yeah, I hope.
Just because we just forgot about the couple from like the first half of this episode entirely.
If we end up forgetting about them entirely, I don't know what to do with this episode then. Like this one cannot exist on its own because I still need more information.
Yeah.
I'm very lost with our new ranger because his motivations just what? I'm
Oh,
sorry
okay,
guys, I
so-
gotta get married first
So
before I can.
what I've read from the scans, it's basically his whole shtick is like he needs to marry someone because his tribe is small, and you know they need to find more people, so he needs to go out and start marrying or something.
Yeah,
To
and
just
like
continue his bloodline, I guess. I don't know.
yeah, and they were trying to like hint a little bit more at the backstory for like the RyuSoul tribe as a whole. So I'm kind of glad that they had that little snippet at the beginning.
Yeah. And I like that there's an underwater tribe. That's just really cool to me. The fact that it exists at all.
Because when he hensins, like that effect was so cool.
So cool.
His dancing robots reminded me of that Ukachaka song. That's what they sounded like.
This feeling.
You know?
Yeah. I don't know. Is there anything else you guys wanted to say about this episode? No?
I liked it.
I liked it. Yeah, that is what I was.
I was entertained.
It's
I was
not
entertained.
good. Again, it's probably not good, but I liked it. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. If you like this episode, hit that like button and subscribe if you want to hear more from us each week. Don't forget the watch along goes up at the same time as this, so go ahead and check that out if you're so inclined. And yeah, keep it juicy.
Yep. See ya.
Later.
Okay. And we are done until Geo.
Yep.
I've had like a full day of recording stuff.
Ooh.
Alright.
You
I
guys
thought
have...
I'm probably gonna watch Attack on Titan after this. However, I will say this.